There's Mega for the PlayStation 2. It's got 10 games. I love Mega Man. There's Xenophobe for the NES and Nintendo Entertainment System. There's Metroid Prime for the GameCube. And here's the Atari 2600s. Air Sea Battles, that first one. Juggling, Bowling is the second one. And Demons to Diamonds, Miss Pac-Man, Missile Command, Surround, Video Olympics, Yard's Revenge, Superman. Then Video Pinball, Street Racer, Space Invaders, Pole Position, Phoenix, Pac-Man, Centipede, Combat, and Asteroids. Okay, there's my perfume from Paris. It's Mad Manzanilla. Mad Manzanilla. And today is 8/6/2015. At what, about 10:20 p.m. Like I said over there, I just got done doing 100 push-ups over there. What have you done today, huh? What have you done today? Okay. I've been talking about, presidency and the big D, Donald Trump, and how this should be a landslide. There shouldn't even be any question. Let's just wrap up the books and let's just call him good. Let's call him the big D, Donald Trump, president. That's, he's got everything. I think he's got everything wrapped up, but the books. With his name in it, as being the next president of the United States. The big D, Donald Trump. He killed him. He wowed him in GOP. I mean, he's a speech person. He's up in front of people all the time. And, I mean, a lot of people. I mean, there's so many people that have to have 2 or 3 rooms other than the room he's in. There's so many people that want to see him and see what he has to say. They want to hear him and see him, shake his hand, and man, it's gonna be a killing, man. I mean, it's like everything's done except for the books saying that Donald Trump is president. That's what I see. That's what I see right now. I see everything's done, but the books saying that Donald Trump is president. Everything's done. He's already went through the GOP, and it was. I didn't see it, but it's like a laughing stock. It was like a laughing stock. He was saying everybody, going one by one, saying you're stupid and you don't know what you're doing, and he proves it. I mean, he doesn't just say stuff. He doesn't say stuff. He proves it, and then he says you're stupid and you don't know what you're doing, and you're fired. That's what he says, and you can't be any clearer than that. I mean, you can't be any clearer than that. On every subject, any subject you want to talk about, Donald Trump is gonna be the last say. He's gonna have the last say, and he should, because he really should, because he's president of a lot of companies. He's president, not what's that girl? Not a business executive. He's not that. I mean, he might have been that 30 years ago, but he's been president of companies his whole damn life. Right after his dad. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about his dad, but I guess he was a pretty great man, and he was the same way. And Donald Trump, you just listen to him. Just all you gotta do is go to any of the speeches. Just listen to him. Just listen to what he has to say. And he talks in plain English. He knows that, he talks in plain English. He's a very heartwarming type of person. He's a very heartwarming type of person. I didn't really know Donald Trump back in the 80s, 90s. I didn't really know him. I didn't really know Donald Trump back in the 80s, 90s. And this one guy where I work, he says, "Oh, you hear about Donald Trump? You know, this is way before he started about running for president. This was more about a money thing. You know, buying this and that. You know, being in huge amounts of this and that. You know, like or casinos, different business adventures, different high rises, making golf courses from, you know, just plain dirt, making golden out of dirt, you know, for golf courses and clubhouses, you know, clubhouse for the golfers, you know. Would you rather be in a shack, you know, after you go do you know, some nice rounds of golf, you know? Would you want to go have a shack on there? Why? Donald Trump, everything he does is top of the line. Everything Donald Trump does, from, you know, high rises, you know, renting out high rises and to movie stars and upper class people and whoever else has the money, presidents. I guess there's one high rise he has. Every president that's ever been has stayed there, but I mean, since he's around. But there was a different high rise that it was so condemned. You know, it was rat infested, condemned, broken out windows, bums won't even stay there, and he made the damn thing golden. It was a nice location, but since it was all run down, windows broken out, vacant property, you know, probably 25 stories or 30-story high, you know, high rise, he saw potential in it. He got in there, what he did is put a shell around it, because you couldn't do much to it, you know, because it's so fucked up, it's so run down, you couldn't really do much to it, so he put a shell around it, you know, which acts as insulation to the building, you know, so the wind hits that first, and then you got a gap, so you got nice insulation, because you want air gap for a good insulation, so, you know, he made it economically, you know, fit a run-down high-rise instead of tearing it down. And movie stars stay there now. Presidents stay there. And that's the United States now. $18 trillion in debt. Greece just filed for bankruptcy at 1.75, 1.75 million, or trillion, I mean. 1.75 trillion. Greece, the whole country of Greece, filed bankruptcy. 1.7 trillion. 1.75 trillion. We're almost 10 times that, or we are 10 times that amount. 10 times. And we're not 10 times as big. Maybe twice as big, maybe. If you count Alaska and Hawaii. But, so what are we missing here? Why are we even considering anybody else? Someone who can walk into a place, okay, this and this needs to be done. Get contractors, subcontractors, have it contracted out. Done deal. Now we have America great again. American golden for the first time. Get the golden boy. Get the golden boy, Donald Trump in there. I mean it, man. We'll never regret that. We'll never regret getting Donald Trump in office. Never. We never will. Well, matter of fact, we'll probably change the Constitution to read so you can run them more than 2 terms. Because we're gonna want to keep Donald Trump in there. You know, until he fucking kicks over and can't kick no more. we're gonna want to keep Donald Trump in there. So we're gonna change the law. That's my prediction. My prediction is once we get in there and see what Donald Trump can really do in America, we're gonna look at that and say, we're gonna be all wild. We're gonna go, wow, we didn't know that Mexico could double, triple, and quadruple pay for the wall. Shit, Mexico ain't just gonna pay for that wall. Mexico ain't gonna just pay for that wall. Let me just put it right now. Mexico is not gonna just pay for that wall. They're gonna pay for it, yeah. They're going to pay for it 5, 10 times over, I'll guarantee you, because of what Donald Trump said. Right now, they can everything that comes in the United States don't get taxed on it. And don't get no fees on it. It just rides in the United States and that's it. Everything that goes outside the United States is taxed, penalized, export fees, this and that, red tape. So that one little thing, all you gotta do is change it, and no one will hardly even feel it. No one will even hardly feel that they're paying for that wall. They won't even hardly feel it. It's guaranteed. They won't even feel it, and they're paying for it. You know, billions of dollars for that wall, and they're paying for it because we're changing that. We're changing that because we're getting tired of getting dogged. The United States is getting used. We're used by every other country in the world. We're used by every other country in the world right now. That's why Ford is building a $2.5 billion plant in Mexico. And guess what? Sorry, Ford. You have to pay for every one of them cars that come back here. And you're not going to want to go to Mexico. You're going to want to sell that facility. That's my talking mother. But they're going to want to sell that Ford facility. They're going to pay like $1 or $2 billion for. They're going to want to sell it. Mexico will probably buy it. You know, they'd probably take a loss on it, but so what? It's Ford. They can afford to take a loss, and then come back to the United States, like Donald Trump said. And there's what, another 1,000 jobs right there alone. Come on, this stuff ain't hard. This stuff ain't rocket scientists. It ain't rocket scientists. It's all a matter, you know, what you do when you do it. And that's just that one thing that Donald Trump says he's going to do. He's going to change the incoming of exports, so they have to pay taxes on that shit, just like we do. See, you got 20% here. Who was that guy? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was it Trump? I think it was. You got 20% here, and 80% here. I mean, our outgo is like 80%, you know, and theirs is 20%. So why not have that even, like you said? I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, even a fifth grader can understand Donald Trump. I'm telling you, even a fifth grader can understand Donald Trump, and you'll realize that Donald Trump is the man, is the person who needs to be in office to secure the United States, and that's a fact. That's why it's going to be a landslide. It's going to be a landslide with Donald Trump. It's going to be all Donald Trump, all landslide. I don't see how it's even possible to come out any other way. It has to come out that way, or we'll be kicked out of the United States, and China will own the United States. They already, you know, $18 trillion. I mean, not just to China, but it's the majority of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh well. It's going to be a landslide with Donald Trump in the lead. Landslide all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you always say, my video game site name is Funkadelic Video Game Technology. Free to join, free to play, free to get paid.com. And I always say, vote for the Big D, vote for Donald Trump. He's the genius. He's the only genius that ever ran for president. So we need a genius in president to get us out of our $18 trillion of debt. I don't want to have to keep saying that. I want to get this taken care of. And anybody else, they're going, what will I do? And they never say what they're going to do. Say, oh, just wait until I'm in president. By then it's too late. Donald Trump is right now saying exactly what he's going to do to make America great again. He's saying it. He's saying what he's doing. Number one thing he's going to do is change the export-import thing where we're even. Whatever goes out, it gets charged the same, whatever comes in. And that only makes sense. Right now, it's all free coming in. All free coming in. So everything they export is free. Yeah. Everything. From all the countries. Now just think, if we even got 2%, jeez. Shit, what would we do with all the money? What would we do with all the money? That's what my question is. What would we do with all, after we build the wall? What would we do with all the money? Man. Just 2%. Say just 2%. It should be like 5%, but 2%. God damn, you'd see that 18 trillion dollars going so fast down the tubes. We'd be great again. And it's simple math. Oh well, that's all I got to say. So, you know what I say? Same time, same channel. Hope you vote for Donald Trump because we need him.